General MacArthur drops a atomic bomb.
Hello everyone, we're back with another turn of Operation Crimson Glory. This is turn 3 for the communist forces. Going right into it, the Soviet purchases are 2 infantry and artillery, mobile artillery, 2 tanks, an airfield, and a minor factory. And for China, looking like 2 mechanized infantry, a cruiser. Yep, a cruiser. And then they are paying off the 5 damage to the factory over in Shanghai. Going over into their attacks, the Russians are sending their subs against the small American force here. They're sending a massive sub force against this NATO carrier and several transports. That's not going to be a good fight. They are moving force. The Russians are sending an infantry into southern France. The Russian Central Army is going to be pushing down into southern Italy to try and force them out. The Soviets have moved down and have captured Greece with their forces there. They are going to launch a strategic bombing raid against the minor factory in Israel. Over in the Pacific, the Chinese are launching a massive invasion of North Indochina, as well as launching an attack into Hong Kong. And wrapping it all up, the communists are going to make their assault against Japan. So this will definitely be one of the bigger battles. So we'll start getting everything. Well, let's start here. We'll just kind of go. We'll kind of just play as we go. We'll call it that. So we'll start over here in this battle zone first. So we got 2 subs against the destroyer. So that is 2 for 2. Misses. And the destroyer misses. And I assume he will press the attack. So let's see. Misses. There's a hit. So that's 1 sub gone. Well, we'll see if we'll press the attack, but we can always see if he decides not to. Oh, there's the death of the destroyer. Let's see what happens. Okay, so both the American ships are destroyed. Put that over in the dead pile up there. And the Soviets now have a sub off of the United States. That's not good for the United States this turn. Moving right along, we'll go right into the sea zone battle here. This is going to be very one-sided as well. Sorry. So we got 4 Soviet subs against this carrier. And then, yep, nothing can scramble. Yep, and then we have nothing that can scramble to the fight. All right, well, so much for that, but let's do it. All right, so 4 for 2. Misses. Carrier. Misses. Press the attack. And there goes the carrier. And the carrier gets nothing. So that was a resounding victory for the Russians there. So they now sit pretty there. And then they'll automatically take southern France. So that is 3 from NATO. And 3 for Russia. I'll get a rondel on there in a little bit. We'll move right along. We'll quickly go over this one too. So they captured Greece. Sorry, they captured Greece. That's another 2 from NATO. So that's 1, 2, 1, 2. And then, oh, looks like they're also going to go after the neutrals in Afghanistan. But so they conquered Greece. We'll quickly resolve this. So the factory has an Axis and Allies rules. The factory has an anti-aircraft gun. So let's see what it does. Misses, and then the bomber does, oh, 6 damage. Look at that, what a roll. So we'll quickly get the chips for that. Does the maximum damage. Oh, NATO's gonna be hurting in Israel for that one. Damn, what a lucky bombardment there. Okay, then next we'll go right over. We'll go into this battle. So let's get it all set up quick here. So the Allies have those. Oof. Ah. And got a couple tanks. Jet, and then they got these couple transport aircraft, just like regular transports, kind of have to sit there and wait until the battle is over. And then the Russians are, oh wow, they're coming in with a lot. So let's see, there's 1 artillery, so we'll call 2 infantry. And then we got the artillery. They have an exorbitant amount of tanks. Sorry. Let's see here. So we'll get all this set up. Ugh. Not really liking NATO's odds here. I think the odds of NATO winning, I don't think the Allies are probably going to win this game unless the anti-aircraft gun that NATO has can get some good hits. But I think the Russian tanks will be more than enough. All right, so then we have the 1 anti-aircraft gun. So the 1 anti-aircraft gun. So we'll start with the 2 fighters. Oh, there's 1. And then the 2 tactical fighters. Misses. And then the 2 jets. Misses. All right, well, let's go. All right, so the Russians have 3 for 1. Misses. 3 for 2. Misses. Now I gotta count this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, 10 for 3. So we'll just roll 4 at a time. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And another 4. It's another 2. No, come here. And then 2 more. There's another hit. Goodness gracious. Nothing is staying on right now. And then the 4 planes attacking at 4. All 4 hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, NATO will fire back. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got 11 for 2. So that's 2. Another 4. Oh, all misses. 3 more. Oh, all misses there too. And then they got 3 and 6, so 6 for 3. So we'll start with 4. 3 more hits. So that's 1, 2, 3. We got 2 more dice. Ooh, misses. And then we got the 1 jet fighter. And that's a hit. Okay, now get rid of the casualties quick here. Pretty sure the Soviets are definitely going to press their assault on this one. So let's see here. Now we're going with, what was that again? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 for 3. 1. It's another 1. 2 more. That's 2 hits. Oof. Yep, I don't think NATO's gonna win this. And then 4 for 4. That's 3 hits. 1, 2, 3. Oof. Okay. NATO fires back with 2 for 2. Here's 1 hit. Oh, dadgummit. Sorry. Dadgummit. I apologize, everybody. Darn chips aren't really working for me today. And then we got 6 for 3. 2 more. Oops. And then 1 for 4. There's another hit. Okay, let's see here. I could try and retreat my planes. I could try and retreat my planes, and then the tank would just, end up having to fight it out. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna at least attempt to get my aircraft out and probably get them back and retreat them back to Sicily. So let's see here. So we'll do the 3 transport aircraft. 1 got killed. And then the jet makes it. Okay, so NATO's aircraft abandoned the battle, leaving the tank on its own to fight against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 3 still, or 6 for 3, and it's dead. He fires back with a 1, kills 1 more tank. Unfortunately though, southern Italy falls. That's a victory city for the Russians on the European side of the map. That is not good. Means the Russians will still have to capture 2 more to gain a victory on the European side of the map. But definitely losing in Southern Europe is not a good thing for the Allies at this point. Okay, so now we'll move on. We have the battle. Let's see here. And we have the battle for Afghanistan, which, one second, this should be pretty easy enough. I think let me look at my chart here. Afghanistan is defended by 4. So we'll just put 4 infantry down. So that's 2 infantry, 4 tanks, a bomber, and a jet. So let's do this. So the 2 infantry misses. The 4 tanks, I got 2 hits. And then the 2 planes. And they both got hit. So that's all the forces in Afghanistan. They'll fire back. Well, they got 3 hits. Not bad for them. 1, 2. Well, that was kind of good, kind of bad for them. But obviously, Russia will take Afghanistan. That's 1 free IPC for them. They're now at 63. The Allies are going to be very hard pressed, I think. I think already turned 3. I think this game might already be over. Don't think the Allies are going to be able to do much more. All right. So now we'll go over into North Indochina for this battle. It should be pretty quick. We got 8 infantry, 2 artillery, and a tank. Yes. Okay, so it'll be so 4 of the so it'll be 4 for 1, 6 for 2, and 1 for 3. So we got 4 for 1. There's a hit. 4 for 1. Then we got the 6 for 2. There's another hit. There's another hit. So then that's all that. And then we got the 1 tank. And he hit as well. Alright, so Sato will fire back with 2 infantry, 2 for 2, and 2 for 4. Alright, 2 for 2. Misses, and 2 for 4. Snake Eyes, they got 2 hits. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough to save them. So once again, I'm going to try and retreat my jet fighter. Try and get it out. It'll have to fall back to Thailand. So let's see if the Chinese can destroy it. And they missed. So the fighter goes back. China moves in. That's 1 IPC for China and 1 from Sato. Okay. And then we got the battle for Hong Kong. 3 for 2, 1 for 2. Let's see how this goes. Misses. Oh, there's a hit. Look at that. He's holding strong. Alright. 2 for 2. There it is. 1 for 2. Oh, almost had it. China will now take Kwangtung. There, it's going to be a massive hit to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're at 40. All right, time for the big show. We have the massive invasion of Japan. So we'll have to kind of get this, we'll have to do this in 2 parts. So obviously we'll start with the naval fight, which is going to be a cruiser and a destroyer against a lone American battleship. So we'll just kind of offset it a little bit here. Okay, so we got a destroyer and a cruiser fighting the Americans. So the destroyer misses, the cruiser hits, the destroyer misses. All right, so that's all of America's naval power around Japan gone. And now the Chinese will launch their invasion of Japan. We're gonna be very, very bloody. We'll have to see how well the Americans can hold off. So let's do this. We'll get it over on the battle board. Oh, I didn't clear off the battle board. Dadgummit. Okay, 1 second. We'll get all this over into Italy. Get all this into the battle board. hoping against hope that maybe this ally, maybe the American anti-aircraft gun can do some damage. They got that transport plane. Okay, now I gotta get all these aircraft over there. See if we'll wanna chip any of these out later. Like I said, I gotta hope against hope that maybe the 2 anti-aircraft guns will get lucky on a couple rolls here. And because there are 2, each aircraft gets rolled against twice, or gets 2 dice rolls against them. I have to try and individually do this as best as possible. All right, so let's have some fun with this one. Okay, so the first fighter, dead. Second fighter lives. There's a first Chinese jet, lives. Soviet MiG, lives. Soviet MiG, dead. Soviet MiG, lives. Soviet MiG, lives. Chinese MiG, lives. Chinese MiG, dead. And then the Soviet bomber lives. All right, so let's go on. So we got 1 for 1. Nope. And then 3 for 2. That's a hit. Taking on the anti-aircraft gun. 3 for 3. It's 3 hits, so 1, 2. To chip him out, so 1, 2, 3. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 4. Oh, this ain't gonna be good. 1. And 1. Wow, that wasn't. So then the United States, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. Yes. So 6, so that'll be 7 for 2. There's 1. 3. Misses. Oof, that wasn't good. Not good. And then they got 3 for 4 for their fighters. 2 more. Well, I'm pretty sure the Russians are going to continue the assault, and my aircraft can't just, they don't really have anywhere to go. They got one place they could go, but we might as well try and do what we can here. So the Russians will now attack with 1 for 2, miss. 3 for 3, misses, and then 7 for 4, 2. It's another one. And another one. Okay, so then the United States shoots back with 3 for 2. Misses. And 3 for 3. Man. Well, so that's clear. So Russia will obviously, well, no, not the tank, the artillery. So they'll keep going. That's 3 for 3. That's 1. And 7 for 4. And there's the last one. So then the Allies roll 2 for 4. 1. Darn it. Was really hoping they'd get that last tank so it'd be a wash. But it is not. So right now the communists have taken Japan in a rather brutal battle. That is now going to be 5 IPC away from the United States. I'll have to confirm with him who he wants to gain the 5 IPC. But we'll quickly subtract the 5 from the Americans. And then that is it for all the combat. Now it'll just be moving on to the strategic moves and going through an overview of what we have left over. Or at least an overview of the map after Communist Turn 3. Alright, wrapping up the strategic movements and placing forces. So the Russians have moved their air force back to northern Italy and are slowly getting their forces moving, trying to get back up there to at least try and block NATO from getting over there. They've built on Turkey. And then that might actually, I'll have to talk to him because he placed the miner. I don't think he, if I remember correctly in the rules, you're not supposed, you can only place the miner. You can't place troops with the miners. So I'll have to double check on that one. Reinforcing down here. The Russians look like they're about to make a grab for West India. Thinking maybe the Sato player, don't know if it was such a good idea to try and get West India out of this. China moving to reinforce their positions along here. They've dropped, so I was mistaken in their purchases. They actually bought 2 cruisers this turn and dropped them there. And just kind of getting themselves wrapped up and ready to go to prepare themselves for an attack against the Americans. So then at the end of the turn, China will get 45. So let's see here, 25, 35, 45. Let's see, where did we... I think China spent all of their money. So this is China's money. And then Russia gets 63. So 50, 60, 1, 2, 3 in China. And so that is the end of the communists' 3rd turn in the game. And we'll be back soon with the Allies in their turn for their turn 3.